Side and welcome back to my channel Sidetaker. In today's I'll try to compare the both phones in terms of the outdoor sunlight visibility test between Realme X7 Max versus the iQOO 7 device. As you can see friends, so a lot of users ready to ask me this kind of question that which phone is the best in terms of outdoor visibility. So that is the test which I'm going to do right now in this video. So let me try to quickly show you exactly what variants I'm trying to use. As you can see friends, Realme X7 Max and the iQOO 7 device. So before actually starting the test, let me try to show you what phone has what type of highest peak brightness levels. So first let's see which phone has what type of peak brightness. In the Realme phone, we do have the Super AMOLED with the 120Hz in the 1000 nits of maximum peak brightness which can get in, and it is the 1300 peak brightness in the iQOO 7 device. So if you compare side by side, which phone will be the best? And one more thing, quick note, let's see which phone will be actually experiencing a flickering kind of issue as well while recording. So that is another thing which I'll try to concentrate as well. And in the iQOO 7 device, there is another mode which is called the low brightness flickering option as well. As you can see, anti-flickering option is there. I'll try to enable and disable by doing this kind of performance in the under the direct sunlight. So let's get started friends with that kind of testing. This is the outdoor visibility test friends between both phones, Realme X7 Max and the iQOO 7 device. So let's see in the outdoor direct sunlight which phone will be having the better kind of screen. So that is what I'll try to concentrate mainly. Even the back panel also I'll try to compare. So first let me try to test on the iQOO 7 device. So this is the iQOO 7 device, and right now as you can see friends, this is the exact variant I'm trying to use. And you did see this kind of screen flickering is happening, but you won't be able to notice with the highs, but this will be only captured in the by screen only by the camera. As you can see, there is an option low brightness anti-flickering as well. I did enable that option, but still you can see this kind of flickering happening, as you can see friends. So let's see whether it will be happening in the Realme X7 Max or not. That is what real thing. So let me try to go to the direct sunlight, and I'm trying to be right now. I'm trying to go exactly under that sunlight and trying to test. So let's see what will happen with this iQOO 7 device. And the backside panel, this is how it looks, as you can see friends. So there's not much shining, but still it's really good. But let's compare with the Realme X7 Max how the back panel is off, and right now this is how the screen is looking at. As you can see, the brightness and everything, it's not too bright because of this flickering issue. You may not be able to clearly identify friends. I'm not sure why this flickering is happening while recording in this camera. So overall, yes, the text is slightly visible, so it should not be that kind of issue. Even when you disable and enable the auto brightness mode in the direct sunlight, it should not be that much kind of problem at all. So next I'll try to test the Realme X7 Max in the same scenario and same conditions. So let's see what will happen with the Realme X7 Max device. So here's the Realme X7 Max. Later I'll try to compare both side by side in after a few minutes. And right now as you can see friends, is the Realme X7 Max, and there is no flickering happening in this Realme X7 Max. I'm trying to use the same kind of camera while recording. You can see the auto brightness mode also turned on to the maximum. And now let me try to take directly into the sunlight. As you can see right now, you will be able to see it. So only because of the flickering problem, sometimes you may not be able to clearly identify what is happening. But iQOO 7 display did feel a little bit kind of slightly brighter than the Realme X7 Max display. And this is a backside which I particularly enjoy watching, the backside panel of this phone, which is really good. So all the options will be completely visible for you friends without any kind of issues. So now let's compare both phones side by side. So that is another thing. So make sure to hit that subscribe button friends, or definitely do check the links in description in case if you're planning to buy any of the gadgets or smartphones. And this is a side by side comparison which I'm trying to do exactly at the same time. You can see the flickering happening in the iQOO 7 device, but not in the Realme X7 Max. So this flickering, as I said, can only be seen in the camera, not live. You cannot see with the eyes, only with the camera you can see this kind of flickering. So in the Realme X7 Max, and both phones are using the same kind of full brightness mode. As you can see, slightly better screen on the iQOO 7, I think so, little bit, but not much. Let me try to open any kind of web page, so you'll be able to see a little bit kind of difference, but not much. And this is a back side of the phone panel. This is how it looks, both phones. In terms of the direct sunlight, I'm trying to show you. You can see this kind of reflection, and really good in the Realme X7 Max device. I did like the backside of the Realme X7 Max, to be frank, that kind of matte texture, which I did like. Let me just slightly play the video at same time. I'm trying to play the video in both phones at same time under the direct sunlight. As you can see friends, and most of the times both phones are slightly close to each other. So make sure to follow me regularly, friends, for more updates on this both phones. Definitely I'll try to do in-depth testings on this both phones. So these are quick brightness outdoor visibility test results, and I did like both screens a lot in the outdoor visibility, but only the flickering issue is happening in the iQOO 7 device, which can be only recorded in the camera, but you cannot see that. But iQOO 7 has got slightly advantage in terms of the little bit kind of more brightness, but even the Realme X7 Max is doing best, even with its backside is really my favorite thing. And thank you for watching, friends. In the next video, until then, stay tuned. Bye.